That's not keepable. I don't think this is keepable either. Because we just lose if we do not draw land. That's okay-ish. I think I want to ship 2 lands here. Or maybe land plus Factor Fiction. Not really sure. I ship 1 land and 1 Factor Fiction to do not lose against the Wasteland. We might have a shot if we resolve the Standstill before he deploys a Goblin Lackey or something like that. That's sweet. I think due to the fact that we have the factory here, I'm going to deploy the Standstill like this. So next turn we have to decide if we want blue or white mana, but... Okay, if he fetches, he was probably running Sligh. Yeah, Sligh. That should be, I'm not really sure. I think it's a tough matchup. Because we need to apply pressure with the manlands and he can easily burn them away. So do we want to keep Counterspell up or attack with a factory? I think it's right to keep Counterspell up for a card like Ball Lightning or the Vortex. Okay, that's fine. Not going to counter that. Impulse is fine here. Yeah, we draw a bit too much land. Jackal Pup is fine, we can just try to block it. Sea of Cleansing could be nice. I think Seal is the card to go here. Because I want something against Vortex and Scroll. Okay, here... I'm not ready to get that down yet. Man, that's too much land. We kept 3, we draw 4. So we didn't draw any non... the impulse was non-land. Yeah, 1 non-land card. And 6 draws, that's not good. So I think I want to get the Flooded Strand down. If he attacks, I will try to block with the factory. And if he tries to burn it away in response, I'm willing to use the counterspell for that. Okay. He should have double burn for that, but if I trade my factory and a counterspell versus 2 burn spells, I'm fine with that. Okay, I think here, if I go to block, we need to think about if we want to pump it. If we pump it, he can shock it. But Then the shock is not here anymore. Next turn we can try to block with the Faerie Conclave. So I'm willing to trade this against the shock. Plus the upside is if he does not have shock, it stays alive, he gets 3 damage. Okay, that's sweet. So let's go with the planes here. Then I would like to activate this factory. There might be the play where I want to sort my own factory. Okay, and I want to get the seal down to use my mana better. Okay, Curse Scroll is fine. I'm not sure if I want to use the seal in my turn now or... Okay, Decree. Decree could make 1 angel. Or 3 soldiers. I think it's better to make 3 soldiers and draw a card. And have mana up to... Play Sword on a Ball Lightning. Here I wanted to destroy it in response, cause then he can't play land plus activation. Here in the end step I would like to cycle this. I'm thinking about attacking with my factory, cause I would be fine trading that with a barbarian ring. Or a burn spell. 3 soldiers here. Standstill is great. Okay, let me think about that for a second. I want to... If I activate that... Yeah, that should be fine, to be honest. Maybe like this. Activate that. And attack. Yeah, that's perfect for me. Exactly what I wanted. So let me place Sword here. Get down Flooded Strand, so we have the option to fetch for blue if we draw Counterspell, or for white if we draw Sword. We are not in a very good position now, but we are pretty decent here. Because if he wants to handle our attacking creatures, he needs to crack the Standstill, and this might give us a shot of closing the game quickly. Here I want to take 1 island, activate that. If he would try to burn the Conclave down, I'm thinking about countering, but I don't think that would be right. Yeah, it might be tempting to fetch here because of the sinning effect, but it's not really clear if the sinning effect is worth it, and 1 life could be the game changer here. Okay, that's a lot of land. Okay, he saw Flooded Strand. Counterspell is decent. Draw for opponent. Standstill is sweet. So let's try Standstill. Activate that. So, and if he pops a Standstill, I think I need to fetch a response, but it's done here. Okay, we do want Exalted Angel. Warmth. Circle of Protection. There's a lot we could bring in. I'm not sure about the Teferi's responses. Their only purpose would be to interact if he tries to remove our manlands. But I don't think that's the right thing to do. Humility is not good. I do not think Ross is the right thing to do. Maybe we do not want the Annul. Yeah, we can't bring everything in. Maybe decrease just too slow. Willing to cut 2 here. Ross should be too bad, to be honest. Cut 1 Factor Fiction. 1 Impulse. Powder Keg is slow. So we're getting closer. I don't think it's a Dust Bowl matchup. This looks pretty fine. Maybe cutting 4 Ross is too aggressive. All Ross. But I think I have blasts. Yeah, let's try. That's 1 card too much. I think I want to cut another act. Because 4 mana is hard if opponent plays Red Blast, and Sligh always plays Red Blast. So you do not want to... Yeah, that's... I'm not sure about that. Could be a trap. I think we can do better. That's much better. And I try to ship a Plains here. Bow is fine. Hopefully we can hide the Annul. Yeah, Factory is okay to reveal. And Flooded Strand. Okay, he knows about these 2 lands on the right. No turn 1 play. Okay, then I think the right thing to do is... Okay, now it's getting... Turn 2 Annul is not great. I think the line is to tutor for Warmth here. So go with the Plains. Yeah, I think we need to do this. Because it has the highest impact. You need at least 4 mana to get rid of Warmth. But the problem is that Sulfuric Vortex would be strong against it. So maybe it's not right. But I want to use my mana here. And for that I try to yield to the end step. And now I try to tutor. Standstill could be decent, but he could have a counterspell from that. So I try to take Warmth here. But not the right time to resolve it now. Because I want to play Flooded Strand. The Furnace. Because I want to have a counter for his Vortex. Otherwise, this would just make us 2 life for 3 mana and 2 cards, it would not be great enough. And so next turn we can play Factory, keeps the warmth. I think he might go Ball Lightning now. Which is fine by me. We are still at 20 in turn 3. Okay, I'll try to take a draw here. Okay, another Counterspell. I might get rid of the Furnace to find more blue. But this should be a decent card here. He might have Anarchy, but if he just uses 4 mana and we get 2 life, and I think in this scenario I would like to cycle the Furnace to get closer to second blue. Okay, now our secret is gone. Vortex, okay. So here's Red Blast here, but we get 4 life. And we have the ability to find enchantment removal. Yeah, but it's decent. 4 life is 4 life. Okay, I need to dig deeper here to find blue mana, Disenchant or second blue. We will eat something here and let's take the Hydroblast. Just to keep it low for Grim Lavamancer and Barbarian Ring. Okay, Standstill is decent. He might have Red Blast, but I'm willing to see this. Because Mana Leak is not really great with him having 5 mana. Yeah, Red Blast here. Incinerate. Okay. So this Standstill should dig us to a card like Disenchant. Okay, Fire Blast. That's pretty aggressive. Okay, 12 to 17. Okay, more burn on the rise. Another Fire Blast, okay. Okay, here I think I need to make a stop and begin combat to activate the factory. Activating factory is a way for us to win, but it was well played, because I think we have to crack our own Standstill now, because his clock is faster. We have 4 turns to live. Oh, that's great. Man, that's strong. 8 cards in graveyard. So factory will be gone. Well played. That's problematic, but I think most important it is to get rid of the Vortex. We are going to crack the Standstill, but we need the life, otherwise we just lose to that. And the nice thing is that we now... I'm going to crack this, and if he burns in response, I will... no burn, okay. Yeah, very cool aggressive play of my opponent, because he knows I needed to get rid of the Vortex, and I need to crack my Standstill for that. Check it, pup. Okay, this is fine for me. Because I try to block with a factory. Another Jackal Pup. This is enough for me to counter. He might have Red Blast, which would be fine by me, because I'm getting life again. Second blue would be great. Angel, okay. I think it's too aggressive to get that down. But if he has a Barbarian Ring, so I don't think it's worth it. Yeah, let's chip the turn here. I'm not sure if it's right, but he can just easily have another Vortex. Blue mana would have been great. Okay, he goes to begin combat. Attacks with a pup. I think I want to trade the factory with a burn spell or the pup. So that's cool for me. Or I could trade it with a Barbarian Ring, try to get the game with Exalted Angel. But let's go with this. So second blue, please. Furnace is sweet. Get the Furnace down. I think we need to cycle that right now, because we won't get him under 7 cards soon, and we try to draw more cards to find blue. Yes, sweet. Even without a fetch land. So I think we need to stabilize here and then try to win the game with the Exalted Angel as a hard cast, or with 1 Counterspell mana backup. Because we do not want to play it for 3 mana if he has Barbarian Ring. Mock Fanatic. I think it's good enough for me to counter that. I want to use my mana, and 2 life is fine. Adarkar Wastes is fine. Yeah, give me 1 more land, please. So he can easily get rid of the Exalted Angel, but while doing this, we are getting like 4 to 6 life from the worms, plus preventing the damage he shoots to the angel. And I love the card. It's such a good addition in the sideboard. Impulse is nice. I want to play the Impulse here. Standstill, Faerie Conclave, Mana Leak. I think Faerie Conclave is sweet, because we can get that down for damage or for Exalted Angel next turn. Mock Fanatic. I think I want to counter that, just because otherwise he just needed 1 more damage to get rid of the angel. What to do here? Yeah, get rid of that. Or, does not feel right. Another land would be fine, because then we could play it for morph, and if he goes for try to damage this, I'm going to flip it. That's nice. But the technique costs us 1 life. Not really sure. could just lose us the game, but I want to try this out. So let's go like this, and that's not this and that for playing that at morph. Would be fine by me if he shoots this. And if he uses like 5 damage to kill this, I'm fine with that. Would be great for me to untap with it, because then I could flip it and have a counterspell up. Yeah, it's a fun matchup. I thought it would be much harder. Okay, Barbarian Ring, that's sweet. Because Morph does not use a stack. If you have priority, Morph creature will just flip. Otherwise, they could interact with sacrificing 2 Mock Fanatic. Yeah, bold on that, man. I am with it. Blue Blast is sweet. I want to activate the Conclave. Attack with that. We do not have a third blue up then, but it's fine. I think we can make a pretty decent damage raise here. At some point he needs to sacrifice a Mock Fanatic for Faerie Conclave. Okay, Flooded Strand just gets that down. Then activate the Conclave. Hope that he sacrifices Mock Fanatic. Yeah, it's great that we have 2 counterspells. So we are at 6 now. But we are not in a range where he could just burn us out. So we need to attack 3 times, but at some point he will... So I'm thinking about blue blasting that, but I don't think I need to do it right now. Factory is great. So activate the Conclave. It's a really, really great draw. Get down the factory. Two damage is fine. Fetching there is pretty aggressive. He might have 2 Fire Blast. And if we have no interactions, this would be the line for him to win. So I guess he's waiting for us to attack with both creatures. Because this would be exactly 10 damage. Yeah, double. Okay. Fire Blast. We let this resolve. Fire Blast, Lightning Bolt. Want to Blue Blast here. So we are at 8. He needs to use his burn now to handle my manlands. I think he has like 2 Fire Blasts in hand, but at this point it won't be enough. First Fire Blast. Brings us to 10, we go to 6. I think it's fine, because I want to have the Counterspell for the removal from my factory. Price of Progress, okay, I'm happy I kept. He could have a Red Blast, and I think we would lose. Counter here. Yeah, this would be a cool match. No Red Blast. Sword is great. So I think I go for the kill here. The Worms is giving me some nice backup. Activate factory. It's nice that we have a sword. That's fine. Okay, sweet. Fire Blast on that. I think now it's a moment to use a sword on my own creature. Might have been too aggressive, but yeah, I think it was too aggressive. But he has no mana left. Standstill is not enough here, because he could just easily kill me. Great match. You need to take a look at the time, because there might be the possibility that we still lose. Mainland would be great. Mana Leak is nice. Oh, this is an 8-turn clock still. There's a possibility that we still lose if we do not hit anything to handle the Mock Fanatic. So I think sorting my own creature was bad. Another Standstill. I'm sweating right now. Yeah, that's great for us, giving us 2 life and the ability to counter here. So 2 life is 2 more turns. And this could win us a game. But let's see. Burn has a pretty good range. Decree is sweet. Let's get down the Standstill. And this is enough to win. There's an argument to not even cast Standstill and just make 2 more soldiers, but try to play this. Could make 2, yeah. Let's do it like this. It's pretty passive, but I think finding 3 new cards would be enough to win the game. And we can handle the Mock Fanatic. Yeah, nice match. Great games.